Hi, and welcome to the informational video series on the rules for certified family. This video is number 7, and we will cover furniture, equipment, and play material, outdoor play areas, illness, injuries, medication, and care of children with specific needs. My name is Terry Hansen, and I work for the Child Care Licensing Division as a licensing specialist in the Eugene Medford unit. Child Care Licensing Division hopes that you find these videos informative and supportive in learning about the new Certified Family Rule Set. During each video in the series, we will explain some of the key features and highlights of the Certified Family Rules. And another new aspect of the rules have been organized differently to help make information easier to find. While we are highlighting many key features, changes, and new rules throughout the video series, the entire rule set will not be reviewed. Please refer to the Certified Family Rulebook for the full list of requirements and rules. Okay, let's get started. First, we will discuss 3 key updates regarding sleep equipment, safe use of tools that pose a safety risk, and culturally diverse learning opportunities. To ensure safe and hygienic sleep environments for children, cots, mats, and other sleep equipment must be durable, in good repair, and easy to clean and sanitize. Floor mats used for sleeping must be at least 1 inch thick to provide adequate comfort and support. New rules now allow for the use of tools like glue guns, irons, and other tools for preschool and school-aged children. However, these tools must only be used under very specific conditions. Children must receive clear instructions on how to use the tool safely. This includes demonstrating proper handling and explaining potential dangers, and the use of these tools must be closely supervised by a caregiver at all times to prevent accidents or injuries. Children must be within arm's reach of you and never be left alone with these tools. You must also incorporate inclusive and diverse materials to reflect the children, families, and caregivers in their care. This can include diverse dolls, books, games, and materials that do not reinforce stereotypes, and music from various cultures in children's primary languages. These rules help ensure the safe and sanitary sleep, as well as provide safe and inclusive learning environments for children. Let's review key updates to the family child care rules regarding outdoor play area use, safety measures, and supervision requirements. If you use a public park or other off-site play area, you must submit a written safety plan for approval by CCLD. The plan must include details such as distance to the play area and how children will travel there safely, identified risks and hazards in the play space, as well as verification that parents are informed of the alternate location. Protective surfacing is required for any equipment 18 inches or higher. Acceptable materials include wood chips, sand, rubber mats, or poured-in-place rubber. Trampolines are not allowed for child care children to use, except for rebounders, which are required to be used according to the manufacturer's instructions. Rebounders are smaller individual trampolines that are safer for one child to use at a time. Regular-sized trampolines pose significant risk for injury due to the potential for falls or collisions, so it's important to ensure safe alternatives are used. To promote safety during active play, it is strongly encouraged to have children wear helmets when using any bicycle, tricycle, balance bike, kick scooters, skateboards, or roller or inline skates. Helmets help reduce the risk of head injuries, so make sure you encourage children to use helmets and have them available for use when participating in these activities. By following these updated guidelines, you can help ensure that the children in your care have safe, fun, and engaging outdoor play experiences while minimizing the risk of injury. Now let's go over some important updates related to sick child exclusions, allergy care plans, and the use of EpiPens. The rules now include updated exclusion guidelines based on specific symptoms, and these guidelines have been aligned with the recommendations from the Oregon Health Authority and the Department of Education. These updates help ensure that children who show symptoms of illness that could pose a risk to others are kept home to recover, preventing the spread of illness in the child care environment. If an EpiPen is used on a child, the CCLD must be notified by 5 p.m. of the next business day. This is important for tracking and responding to potential health risks in childcare settings. Ensuring that EpiPen use is reported promptly helps maintain accurate records and allows for appropriate follow-up to safeguard the child's health and safety. By following these updated guidelines, you'll help create a safer environment for all children by making sure illnesses are properly managed, allergies are addressed, and any health incidents are promptly reported. Now let's review the updated rules related to serious injury and incident reporting, as well as first aid kit requirements. Any serious injury or incident must be documented with a report. The report must include the signature of the parent, indicating that they've reviewed the report or received a copy within 48 hours of the incident or injury occurring and should be maintained in the child's file. An email or a text with confirmation of receipt will count as a parent's signature. This ensures clear communication between you and the child's parent and allows for appropriate follow-up. The updated rules now include a dislocated bone as part of the serious injury category. If a child experiences a dislocation, it must be documented and reported as a serious injury. There have been some important additions to the first aid kit requirements as well. By ensuring these reporting requirements and first aid kit supplies are in place, you'll be prepared to handle any emergencies that may arise and provide accurate documentation and follow-up for the children in your care. Now let's talk about some important updates regarding medication, authorization, and the administration of non-medical items in the childcare setting. For children with chronic medical conditions, you may now receive up to 12 months of permission to administer medication related to their condition. This makes it easier for you to continue providing necessary care without requiring constant permissions. You can now get over the phone permission from parents to administer a single dose of non-prescription medication. This provides more flexibility for handling situations where a child may need something like a pain reliever or allergy medication on a one-time basis. The permission should be documented and include who you received permission from, what time, and what medication was given. All medication must be stored under a child safety lock to ensure that it is inaccessible to children. This helps prevent accidental ingestion and ensures the safety of the children in your program. Emergency medications such as an EpiPen or inhaler must either be inaccessible to children or with you to ensure it's readily available during an emergency, but maintained out of children's reach. Now you have the option to receive annual authorization for from parents for the use of non-medical items like sunscreen. For these non-medical items, you no longer need to document the application of sunscreen or diaper cream, making the process more streamlined. The rule previously prohibited the use of aerosol sunscreen has now been removed. But remember, sunscreen must always be applied according to the manufacturer's instructions. Finally, it's important to note that medication cannot be administered after its expiration date. Be sure to check the expiration date regularly and remove any expired medications from the child care home. These changes are meant to make medication management and the administration of non-medical items easier while ensuring the safety and well-being of the children in your care. Now let's discuss the updated rules around written care plans for children who have or are at an increased risk for chronic physical, developmental, behavioral, or emotional conditions. If a child requires additional supportive services that go beyond what's typically needed for children, a written care plan must be developed and kept on file. The care plan should outline any specific services or accommodations that child needs to thrive in the child care setting. If the individual service required for the child means that they will need to be out of direct supervision of the caregiver, parental permission is required. For example, if a child needs one-on-one therapy sessions or specialized care that takes them out of the general child care group, you must have written consent from the parent or guardian before proceeding. The written care plan ensures that you are prepared to provide the right level of care, help ensure the child's safety and well-being while in your care. This is essential in providing individual appropriate care for children with specific needs. To help support providers with this written care plan, CCLD has created a template that you can choose to use. It includes instructions on when a care plan is needed, who fills out the plan, how the care plan is used. You can find this form along with many other helpful resources on our DELC website. Just click on the word resource and then enter the form number into the search box. Thank you for watching this video in our informational video series. You can now move on to the next video in this series. If you have any questions, please contact your licensing specialist. For more information, visit our website at www.oregon.gov/DELC.